Hey everyone. So I finally got medium raw Night of the Wolf, which is basically the Outlast movie. Actually, I think this is the Outlast movie before Outlast came out. So medium raw Night of the Wolf came out in 2008. Yeah, 2008. And Outlast came out 2013. 5 years later. Okay, so there's a lot of similarities. There's a naked guy in medium raw that likes to cut off people's fingers, who is basically Traeger in Outlast. We got the muscle-bound guy that's easily to anger, Chris Walker. Actually, in this one, apparently the color red sets him off to the point where he gets angry and he attacks. We got a cannibal, Frank Manera from Whistleblower. Surprisingly, in medium raw, the cannibal is a female, not a male. And is a... Shoot, who played her? Who played her? I'm not sure who played her. But we do got a good cast for a medium raw. We got John Rhys Davies from Lord of the Rings trilogy. We got William B. Davis from The X-Files. And we got Mercedes McNabb from Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Hatchet. And Burlight Kingsley from Dark Rising. And we got wrestlers, superstars, Jay Kristen Russo and Andrew Tess Martin. I have to believe that one of the wrestlers is the is a Chris Walker character, because of course he is. Yeah, the wrestler is, I'm not sure. Alright, so medium raw is basically... It's basically Little Red Riding Hood meets Outlast. That's pretty much it. Little Red Riding Hood, but in a sane asylum. Okay, so the question of this video. Alright, the differences between medium raw and Outlast. The main characters. So in Outlast we got Miles Upshur, and medium raw we got a cop. Detective.
Tired of diets and fads that just don't work? Stop chasing trends. Trust science.
Alright, so in medium raw, the main character is Johnny Morgan, I think. Or Elliot Carbon. Well, the detectives. Story, not much is known about Miles Upshur, except for in the comics where we learn that he is desperate for money, lives in a kind of a bad hotel. Like, bad apartment, sorry. And was hoping that the tip he got from Wayland Park would put money on the table and food on the table and money, and the bills be paid. Medium raw, we got a detective who when he was a little boy, witnessed his little sister get killed by the wolf killer. And there's another question of, like, where's the other children? He goes to the same town to get, revenge and to beat the killer up. Power goes out. That's one thing they have in common. I'm not sure who later in the movie you'll find out how the power went out. So it's kind of a stupid plan, because it could have backfired horribly. Anyway, and then we meet the patients. Yeah, the detective's wife, medium raw, works as a therapist. She left him because he was so obsessed about trying to find his little sister's killer that he couldn't, it destroyed their marriage. So basically what they have in common is that both main characters are being chased by psychopaths trying to kill everyone. But I kind of feel like, but I would say Outlast is better because as a game, you're able to get more. Yeah, you get more character. You get more screen time for each of the psychopaths chasing you, at least the bigger ones. The ones in medium, well, we don't get much of a character, much screen time for each character. And because the movie's only an hour and 111 minutes long, and the psychopaths don't show up until roughly 30 minutes into the movie, they do not have much screen time. And then they got killed off really fast, too. The Rick Traeger character only shows up twice, and that's it. I think the Chris Walker one had the most screen time because, well, yeah, he's a wrestler playing him. Of course, he would have more screen time. And then we get the awesome scene where the characters lead the Chris Walker character to the cannibal. And then the two of them fight, and I think they both killed each other. I think. Or the cannibal just died because, again, the guy towers over her, and her weapon, yeah, she had like 2 knives going up against this one big guy that could easily overpower her, and, well, smash her skull open. She died, yeah, a lot of the kills are off screen, which I did not like. And there was also a female reporter there with a camera recording everything. So what was the question? Alright, did Outlast copy me? Well, kinda. They took the female reporter and made into a male. Originally in Outlast, Miles was supposed to be talking to like an assistant, giving him hints, but a lot of people, Red Balance thought that was, it would take away from the horror. To be honest, it would have felt more like Metal Gear Solid in the insane asylum, and you can't fight back. I kind of wish they kept the female antagonist helping Miles or talk to him, because the game doesn't give much character development to Miles. Other than reading his notes he writes down, that's pretty much all you get for his character. And in the Murkoff account, which, briefly has him barely in the comics. Yeah, Okay, another difference, there's more psychopaths in Outlast than medium raw. Yeah, sadly there was none, well, Eddie Gluskin's not there. But yeah, Outlast came out, 2013. It took them 4 years to make the, Outlast Trinity game. I'm still waiting for an Outlast movie. Huh, I can actually do this one. Actually, there are movies, Outlast 1 and Outlast 2. I mean, this is, Medium was the closest we're going to get to an Outlast movie. And there is another movie called Apostle, which a lot of people say is pretty much Outlast 2, the movie. Main character goes to investigate a weird town, pretty much like Templegate. A lot of wooded areas, weird stuff going down, and the citizens of said town are crazy, running around trying to, kill the main character. And I think his wife, too. Or his brother. It's either in Apostle, I think the main character has a brother, or a wife, or a sister. It's one of those three. I can't remember. I'm planning on watching it, but same time, I'm not sure. And it's basically a guy going to a very religious place where psychopaths go around. Every good horror flick needs strong villains, and this one has them in spades. I mean, yes, there's a lot of villains in the medium raw movie, but because it's not a video game and it's a movie, which it means it has limited runtime. Yeah, you're not gonna get most backstories on any of the villains, most of the psychopaths. Other than the wolf killer, then we have the other ones. No, there are some funny moments in Medium I did laugh at. I did laugh and enjoy. But still, that's kind of been the bad news when a movie tries to have too many villains in one movie. Unless the movie's like over 2 hours long, you're not... Yeah, certain villains are going to get the shaft when it comes to screen time. There's not going to be enough to go around. Some characters are only going to show up once or twice, and then never again throughout the movie, or... I am a bit worried about the Batman movie coming out. Because it's supposed to have like tons of characters, but I feel like you can't have too many characters in one movie. Unless it's going to be like an arc or a trilogy like the Avengers. They can do that because, again, they made like 3 movies. Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3 of the Avengers. They had enough time for each of the movie to give every single superhero screen time and character development. A video game, yes, because it has like 4 hours, possibly even 6 hours of gameplay. It has more than enough to give you characters, and there's files everywhere if you can find for Chris Walker, Rick Traeger, and the other characters in the game to give you more, backstory on them. And then there's the website, or the Red Barrel's Twitter page, which gives you even more backstory on some of the characters. So yeah. So, is it a rip? Do they rip each other off? Not really. I would say Mount Massive is much more impressive than the Insane Asylum and Medium Raw, but yeah. Anyway, comment below what you think, if you've seen this movie. Alright, bye.